really, really good. This is of my dinner. Look how pretty. Amazing. Good morning and welcome to this week's video. I will be showing you this week what I'm cooking and my meals of the week for some inspiration. So I already planned everything out. We are starting with a grocery shop in a bit. So for this week what I will show you is chicken wraps, salmon rice bowl, protein pancakes, shrimps and sweet potato bowls, and also my breakfast. My goal is for you to never get tired of your eggs, because I will never get tired of them. I always make really easy recipes, so it's nothing difficult to make. It's really simple, but it's always really yummy. And I'm also a fan of adding stuff to my plate instead of taking stuff out. So I will always do a lot of toppings and some seeds or like seasoning, which is always a good thing you can add for some polyphenols or like micronutrients. So I always think like, why not adding more to it if it gives me more benefits and a bigger variety of nutrients for my body. So yeah, let's go grocery shopping and then we make some breakfast. Let's go. This is my breakfast for today. You just saw me making it. It's avocado and cottage cheese on toast with pomegranates, and then we have 2 boiled eggs with some microgreens and leaves on the side. Yeah, that's it. Easy and really good as well. So right now we are going to marinate the chicken that I'm using for the chicken wraps for lunch today. And I really found out that marinating your chicken beforehand helps so much with the texture, and it doesn't taste so much like chicken, you know? So if you're struggling with that, definitely try to marinate it before. I'm doing like a really basic marinade just with some olive oil, and then I will do, I think for the seasoning, some paprika and some onion powder, and then I think something I will find in my cupboard. I think some chili flakes. What else do we got? Some lemon, also really important. Yeah, like really basic, because we are doing like a yogurt sauce as well, and I don't want it to be too much flavor. Yeah, so let's go. So for the chicken, I'm just heating up my pan, And I'm not adding any extra olive oil, by the way, because I already put it in the marinade, so it's really not needed. And I'm just cooking it through, and then we are putting it all together in the wrap. This is the finished wrap. Now I'm going to just toast it up in the pan. That's it for a quick and easy lunch. Maybe it's a bit too full, but it tastes good. Maybe, you know, the problem is that the wrap was too small. For dinner tonight, I'm making a salmon. This is fresh salmon, so I'm keeping it really simple with the marinade. I'm just putting some lemon on it, some salt, and some coconut aminos. That's it. Let's put it in the fridge, and later on I will show you dinner. So I'm already prepping. I have my whole grain rice already in the making, and I'm preheating my oven for the salmon, and then I will put the salmon in for 10 minutes, and then the last 2 minutes I will put the grill function so it's really crispy. Also for the salmon, I have it already in those bites as you saw. I marinated it for like an hour maybe only in the fridge. Yeah, that's it. So for the cooking, it's nothing special. Also in the time where the salmon is cooking in the oven, I can be productive and make something else, which is really practical, and that's why I will always prefer to do it in the oven. And also the whole room doesn't smell like fish, which is always a plus also for my roommates. Yeah, so let's go! Right, roommate, do we agree with my cooking?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. So now we are doing the toppings. I'm adding some lemon. And then we add the microgreens. I have some chili flakes, sesame seeds, honey, and some coconut aminos. So this is the finished product. My crispy salmon bowl. Me and my roommate. Woohoo! Girls! Oh, she just ate. Yummy! So right now we are going to do a taste test of my dinner. So again, we are going to do a taste test of my dinner together. Approved. Good morning. So right now it's 8 in the morning, and you know what that means? It means we are making some breakfast. So today we will make the breakfast, and later I will make also, very exciting, I will make some blueberry muffins, which are really healthy. They are made with blueberries, chia seeds, cottage cheese, and some spelt some spelt flour and like eggs and stuff, but they're really simple and delicious and perfect for like a snack or quick breakfast or for dessert. So that's also very exciting. Stay tuned. Let's go. We will start by making scrambled eggs. I always like to add some egg whites. I add some salt. And I like to whisk them until they have a lot of bubbles, because more bubbles means it will be fluffier. Yeah, when it's like this, it's ready for the pan. I will start with my scrambled eggs. Then we have our bread. I will add some butter as well. Then we will add the avocado, add the kiwi, some cottage cheese. Then we have the microgreens. Flor de sal. On the eggs, on the avocado. Some honey. Chili flakes. The bagel mix seasoning. That's it for breakfast today. I think breakfast will forever be my favorite meal, and I really could eat it for breakfast, lunch and dinner, so I will enjoy it. I feel like the honey and the chili flakes really makes it. And this week for the coffee I have almond milk. I always switch it up. Either I have almond, coconut, soya or cashew. I think my favorites are soya and almond. See you later for some blueberry muffins. Bye! Right now I will do the blueberry muffins. We start with 1 banana and just smash it. Once the banana is all smashed, we add the other wet ingredients. 2 eggs, maple syrup, 200 grams cottage cheese blended up, vanilla, and then we mix it all together. For the dry ingredients, the chia seeds, flour, I use spelt flour, cinnamon, 1/4 a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Then I add some salt, and that's it. Now I just mix it all together. It should look something like this. And then I just add the frozen blueberries and just mix it really lightly together. And this should make about 6 muffins. So let's put them in the muffin forms. Just took them out. They're looking like this. Look how pretty. So now I will give this to my roommate to try. Miriam, you have to try my muffin. Feedback.
Geil! Yum.
How much from 0 to 10?
11.
Oh. Good morning. I just came back from the gym. I already had like a small pre-workout snack, and now I'm making some breakfast. And then I have to see, because I'm going for a hot mat class in Zurich, if I have time to make the pancakes after, or if we are going straight for dinner. I don't know. And if I'm not making pancakes today, I make them tomorrow, but I'm showing you my breakfast. So let's go. I'm hungry, as always. I just finished making breakfast. As you just saw, we have 2 slices of bread today. One is with avocado and eggs, and the other one is with cottage cheese and eggs. And then I did the toppings you saw, and now I'm going to enjoy. Nothing better than coming back from the gym and having a nice, nutritious, delicious breakfast. Let's try. Now, you know what makes a difference? It's the honey. Normally, I either do honey or I have some fruits. If I have fruits normally, I don't put honey. Coffee taste. It's the same as always, but I have to say, it's really good. So I hope you try it, and if you do, let me know. See you. I just came back from my hot Pilates class. It was burn bar class, so it was really intense. But I loved it. I'm not used to do like workouts where I stay a lot of time under tension, so the burn was burning. But I loved it, as I said, and it really feels so good to sweat it all out, because I'm not used to sweating that much, and now I feel like a fresh Sophia. So yeah, and it's not that late either. It's just like I think 3 in the afternoon, so we can make some late lunch / snack, and we are making some pancakes, and I will show you how I make them. I'm hungry. For the banana pancakes, you will need 1 banana, and then just smash it, add 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of oat flour. You could also use some oats and mix it all up. I use whey protein with chocolate flavor. I did 1 portion, and then I just add some cinnamon. Also a bit of baking powder, some salt, and the salt is really important to give that contrast. Then you just mix it all together and fry it in the pan. So we made 5 pancakes, and now we are doing toppings. Coconut flakes, chocolate. This is 1 square, 91% chocolate, and some almonds. Put it on. Some salt again, just gives that nice contrast. And then we put also some hemp seeds. To top it all off, we have the almond butter, 1 teaspoon. How perfect. I can can't let you go without a taste test, so let's taste test. Delicious. I hope this week of my food shows you how easy it is to eat healthy while still like meeting your goals. Because, are you serious? I'm eating chocolate pancakes and they are good for me. It's crazy. Yeah, that's it. Bye. So this is my sweet potato for the dinner. I'm roasting it in the oven, but to make them a bit crunchy, I'm adding cornstarch, smoked paprika, and some salt, some olive oil. So right now we are doing the shrimps for dinner. Some smoked paprika, the cumin, garlic powder, salt and pepper, 1 teaspoon olive oil, lemon, and just a little bit of honey to bind it all together. So I just flipped my sweet potatoes a bit. I already prepped everything for dinner and now we are going to put it together. I put a bit of sea salt on top. And then I have some cherry tomatoes with coriander, lemon, salt and pepper. And then we have the shrimps. And then I did a sauce. This is just some Greek yogurt with coconut aminos and chili flakes and salt. So it's really basic, and I feel like with Greek yogurt you can do a lot of sauces. That's how I do mine always, because it's just some more protein and it doesn't add anything bad to it. I feel like with sauces you can go really wrong. Also calorie wise you can like ruin a really good day for your goals with the wrong sauces. But not with this one, so we have that. Perfect. And then we are topping with some microgreens, coriander. This is the finished product. Again, for you to appreciate it with me, it looks so good and so healthy. Like it's just sweet potato, tomato, shrimps, avocado, and then we have some microgreens. And you know, this is what makes me happy. Good morning. So today I thought we can make breakfast together. Today we are making an omelette with spinach and cherry tomatoes. Mainly because I'm going away today, so I have to just use whatever I still have of my fresh produce. So we are doing that, and a piece of toast with avocado and some cottage cheese, which I still have as well. So we are starting by cutting up tomatoes. I also have my bread, using 1 slice. This is my favorite copy from the Bialetti. For the eggs, I'm adding some salt and just whisking. In the meantime, I'm putting this in the pan. So, like this, they are ready. Just putting it to the side. And now I'm adding the eggs. Put the edges in a bit. This is so that the liquid part can go under as well. Now we wait again. Now that the middle is looking more cooked, I'm just waiting a bit more, and then I'm adding the mixture. There you go. That's how you make a beautiful omelette. Let's plate our omelette. Some sea salt. And then we have our microgreens, which I don't know if it, where does it? Ta-da! That's breakfast today. So again, here's our beautiful breakfast. And I feel like it's just the perfect combination. It's really healthy as always, high protein. I think here is probably around 25 until 30 grams of protein with the cottage cheese as well. You have your micronutrients, you have your fats, you have your carbs, and it will keep me full until lunch. So that's perfect. Let's enjoy. Amazing. Now to the toasty. Coffee hits the spot, and I have to do some planning for next month. So I have to do that. I will do that. I have to organize my studies. I have to do a thumbnail for the last video, and yeah, that's it. And study. So I'm enjoying my breakfast right now, and then I will do all that. And I think that is the last clip of this video. So if you made it until my last breakfast, thank you so much for watching.